Once upon a time, in a small town nestled between rolling hills and lush greenery, there lived a man named Thomas. Thomas was a simple man with a kind heart and a gentle spirit. He worked as a carpenter, crafting beautiful furniture and intricate designs for the townsfolk. But deep within his heart, Thomas harbored a dream that seemed impossible to achieve. From a young age, Thomas had always been fascinated by the stars. He would spend hours gazing up at the night sky, marveling at the vastness of the universe and mysteries it held. His dream was to build a telescope that would allow him to see the stars and planets up close, to unravel their secrets and marvel at their beauty. But as a carpenter in a small town, Thomas struggled to make ends meet, let alone pursue his dream. He worked tirelessly, saving every penny he could, but it seemed like an impossible task. However, Thomas refused to give up on his dream. He spent his free time sketching designs for his telescope, researching the materials he would need, and dreaming of the day when he would finally be able to gaze at the stars through his own creation. One day, as Thomas was working on a new piece of furniture for the local church, he struck up a conversation with Father Michael, the parish priest. Father Michael was a wise and kind-hearted man, and he could see the passion and determination in Thomas's eyes as he spoke about his dream. The priest listened intently as Thomas poured out his heart, sharing his vision of building a telescope that would allow him to explore the heavens. Father Michael was deeply moved by Thomas's story. He could see the fire burning in the carpenter's soul and knew that he couldn't let such a dream go unfulfilled. After their conversation, Father Michael decided to help Thomas in any way he could. He used his connections in the town to spread the word about Thomas's dream, and soon enough, people from all over the town began to show their support. The townsfolk were inspired by Thomas's passion and dedication. They started to donate money, materials, and even their time to help him bring his dream to life. With their support, Thomas was able to purchase the materials he needed and begin construction on his telescope. Day and night, Thomas worked tirelessly on his creation. He poured all of his love and dedication into every piece, carefully crafting each part with precision and care. As the telescope began to take shape, the townspeople watched in awe, marveling at the determination of their humble carpenter. Months passed and finally, Thomas's telescope was complete. It stood tall and proud in the center of town, a testament to the power of dreams and the strength of community. The townspeople gathered around as Thomas adjusted the lenses and peered through the eyepiece for the first time. As he looked up at the night sky, tears filled Thomas's eyes. The stars and planets that had once seemed so distant were now within his reach. He could see the craters on the moon, the rings of Saturn, and the swirling clouds of Jupiter. The townspeople cheered and clapped, celebrating with Thomas as he fulfilled his lifelong dream. From that day on, Thomas's telescope became a symbol of hope and inspiration for the town. People from far and wide came to gaze at the wonders of the universe through its lenses, and Thomas became known as the man who dared to dream big. But more than anything, Thomas's story taught the townspeople that no dream is too big or too impossible to achieve. With passion, dedication, and the support of others, anything is possible. And as they looked up at the stars through Thomas's telescope, they were reminded that dreams are meant to be chased, no matter how far they may seem. And so, in that small town nestled between rolling hills and lush greenery, Thomas's dream became a beacon of hope for all who dared to dream. And as he continued to gaze at the stars with wonder in his eyes, he knew that his journey was just beginning.